Hello everybody, thanks for dropping by. It's me, Brandon again. Welcome to my vlog. Alright, today's topic, today we're going to talk about graphic card. Alright, why we talk about graphic card is, okay, I've not been following this graphic card market price over a past year or more because I've been happy using my integrated graphic cards. Until now that I need to upgrade, I was a bit shocked by looking at the price, right? Alright, recently I found out that the price for graphic cards has increased to a point that it doesn't make any more sense, right? Okay, I know it's supply shortage and high demand, all this nonsense due to cryptocurrency mining thing. I don't know what they call it, coin bet or something. Whatever the hell they call it lah. I can't remember. It has inflated the price because people are buying graphic cards to doing all this mining nonsense lah. So it's actually bad news for people like us who wanted to buy a graphic card just to play game, right? It doesn't make sense lah to pay that much now. So most of the cards has increased by I think 100% or maybe more. Okay, like for example the GTX 1650, right? Okay, used to be about 700 ringgit those days, maybe 1 year ago or something, but now when I last checked, right, it's about what 1.2k, you know, about 100% increase, almost 100% increase, whereby the original price is about what 700ish that time. So it's a bit crazy lah to pay that kind of price. I think you add a little bit more, you can buy a PS4 already, right? I don't know, it doesn't make sense lah. And not only that, it also affects the used market now. Like those older cards like the 950, 970, the GTX 970, even the RX series card, the RX 560, 570, those has already increased the price. Let me just show you guys, right, what is the situation now here in the graphic card market, right? Alright, let's start by, okay, let's see this, right? Zotac GTX 1070 Ti, right? This is like maybe 4 years ago. This card is about 4 years ago, 5 years, I'm not sure, okay, but it's one series lah. It's quite a long time ago. Alright, so let's see how much is it they're selling this, okay? $2,200 ringgit, right, for 1070 Ti Mini, right? This is 2080 price, the GTX 2080 price those days. I think the used market 1 year ago, or maybe you can get a 2060 or 2070 that time. Alright, I'm not sure, but I think it's around that price. 2080 or 2070 Ti, I think it's around this price. But now, alright, what about this? What about this? A GTX 980 Ti for 1,700 ringgit. I think you can do better, right? I wonder AGB card, did they increase price? AGB is really those Stone Age card. Okay lah, 45 ringgit. Consider as rubbish already, but if let's say you got an old PC that you want to revive or you want to bring back memory, you can get an AGB card. Now this one is the 1660, new one. Let's have a look. 2,000 ringgit. 1660 used to be about what, 1,000 ringgit, I think that time. 1,001 the most, almost about 100%. Not really 100%, but almost 100%. Okay, okay lah, 2,000 ringgit, right? Here's another 1660, brand new in box, gigabyte 1660, right? Let's see how much is it. How much are they selling? Oh my god, 2,300 ringgit. This is used to be 1,100 ringgit, I think, right? 1 year ago. It can't be more than 1,002, right? Because the 1650 is about what, 700 ringgit. So it cannot be double the price for just like one series up right from the 1650. So how I'm gonna spend this much just to play Harvest Moon and Team Hospital? Can you get a PS4 for 1,700? Or maybe you can get a gaming laptop for slightly more than that, maybe about 2008. Pay 1,000 more, you get a full bloody working computer, right, that you can bring around. Alright, let's just have a look at one more, right? Then we are done with it. You know, it's not our day for poor people like us that we cannot. Beggars cannot be choosers lah, but sometimes the beggars are the real choosers lah, right? What's this? The GTX 1070 1,600 ringgit. Oh my god, the price is even more than the model number, man. Okay, right. The conclusion: it's not a good time to buy a graphic card now. It's crazy, right? This is 1070. It's also how many years already? This kind of 1070, now 2070, now 3070 already, right? So 3 generation down, and they are, oh my god, the price. Okay, welcome back, guys. Alright, back to reality. Okay, so how now? I just want to play games, right? So I'm not going to spend this much of money now just to play game. So this doesn't mean that other people cannot afford, because I cannot afford. So it's only, for my opinion, that it's actually too pricey for me. Some people might think it's still considered very cheap due to the inflation price, due to the market price now and the market value. But for me, it's a bit too expensive lah. I mean, it's not justified. You pay that kind of money to play games, right? The whole reason I'm looking for a graphic card now is because my stupid integrated graphic card can't run Call of Duty Warzone, and I wanted to play games like GTA 5, CSGO, Harvest Moon, Team Hospital at a higher frame rate lah, because now we are stuck at 30, 50 at the lowest setting. Like granted, for GTA 5 we are actually going for the lowest setting at 720p. Even CSGO also we are playing at 720p at the lowest setting. Okay, for Harvest Moon and Team Hospital, maybe I'm trying to get like 60,000-70,000 frames per second lah, but the rest, like, you can't even run Call of Duty Warzone, and it's a freaking free game, right? It's a free game, you can't play, right? It's so annoying. I don't know why the HD 530 integrated CPU, I mean the integrated GPU can't run it. So now, how to play? The only cheapest option I see is a GT 1030 lah, GT 1030, which is about 400 ringgit. But is that really an upgrade from the integrated GPU, right? Or maybe it will be more value for money, right? Money wise, it will be more value if you buy a PS4 or even a gaming laptop, right? It's about 3,000 ringgit, but you get a whole package lah. Then when you sell, you can sell I mean, maybe you can fetch a better price. I am not sure about this, right? You don't call me and go and straight away go and buy a PS4 or a gaming laptop. Alright, anyway, people, if you are shopping for a new graphic card now, just because, I mean, there's no urgency, just because you want to upgrade or something, I guess it will be better to wait for a while. It's not a good time now to get a graphic card due to the crazy price increase, right? Alright, unless you need a GPU for a certain reason, right? Urgently or something, or maybe or otherwise you can find another alternative, right? Like for example, like those Ryzen and also now the latest Intel CPUs integrated graphic card, I think is quite okay lah. I mean, we managed to play GTA 5 HD 530, right? The Skylake 6, I mean, I don't know what 6-7 generation one, the Skylake. Managed to play GTA 5, okay, but of course sacrifice 720p at lower setting. CSGO also 720p, relatively lower setting, everything lah. Harvest Moon no problem lah. Team Hospital no problem lah. All those older games no problem lah. But what I found the problem is MechWarrior is lagging even if you set everything to the lowest. Okay, you can play games like War of Tanks, Blitz. I mean World of Tanks, Blitz, no problem. Those are good games, right? You won't go boring with World of Tanks, right? Just blowing up people's tank, right? Like Path of Exile, okay, this one I'm not sure whether it's the processor or the graphic card is causing the lagging, the drop of frame rates, but it's still playable 20-30 frames per second, can play Alright, other than that, I think it's unjustified to get a graphic card now if you're just planning to upgrade or something. Unless you have the money, okay? Who am I to say? Unless you have the money, it's not a problem for you. Go ahead, right? Support the scalpers. They are also making a living, right? So it's all this supply and demand, right? It's like willing buyer, willing seller No wrong of that. I mean, for poor people like us, right, we will need to wait Otherwise, how? Right? Because for us, every cents count. Alright, anyway, folks, I guess that's about it. Thanks for your time. Hope you can subscribe to my poor struggling channel, right? Until then, take care and stay safe. Bye bye.